Alright, here we go. Pray to the Arceus. Alright, let's get this going.
So I'm looking up like bugs that can survive in like the cold.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think there were any, but I was kind of right basically. But it turns out that insects can actually like lower their metabolic rate to like 10% or less, and then just basically produce alcohol in their system to use as an antifreeze.
That's quite interesting.
But granted, they're probably like in a stasis, so like they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah. That would be interesting. Like, alright, imagine like Zen mode Darmanitan. Like, if there was like a Zen mode for a bug where it turned into ice type.
How about this? We give Volcarona a hidden ability, where like if it gets hit by an ice type move, its defenses go through the roof. For like 3 turns.
Though.
Yeah, there's not really a... I mean, you could switch in on one, I suppose.
I mean, ice type moves aren't really that big in the meta, right?
Well, I guess since you have fairies to take care of dragons, that does take some of it.
But even then, even if it did get that kind of makeup, not makeup, but hidden ability, and somebody did just happen to have an ice type, they're not going to use an ice type move until your Volcarona's dead, so you won't be able to use it.
You
it's
gotta
kind of
make
a
it
kind of
really
cute
tempting
idea.
for them by running, like, a Salamence.
Yeah. I highly doubt anybody will still do that, though, because, like, the risk is too high.
I like to brainstorm. Bad idea can turn into a good idea if you give it enough thought.
It's true. You take a bad idea and you refine it until it becomes a good idea. I knew it right out the gate, leading with the Z move.
I was gonna make the exact same pun. Like I do every time I see Kieran.
What exact same
gotta-
one?
That was an ice move.
Oh. I didn't mean it that way, but I see what you're saying there. I love this formation that happens during the Sub-Zero Slammer, that, like, ice formation there. Alright, I'm gonna go with the obvious move, because there's not too much else to do here. Could have belly drummed on this turn, I suppose, but without having Aqua Jet, I'm really afraid of anything to do with that.
Llama.
Llama. ¿Cómo se llama?
Oh, that reminds me. I need to log on to Fortnite again. Fortnite's mascots are basically like llamas, so that's why they kind of reminded me of that.
Llamas. Here's a llama, there's a llama, and another little llama. Llama, 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 duck.
In like the Battle Royale, you can just walk around randomly and just find a llama, and it'll have like the best loot in it in the entire game. It's awesome.
Interesante. Dun, 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 dun. Well, let's see. Nothing on this team wants to get poisoned, so I have no reason to not just do that again. I like how Shiny Amoonguss is a Master Ball. Oh, he's a lot shorter than he looks, too. Look how little he is. Looks like an actual little mushroom. I drew him, I put him way too big to scale on this little layout here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I love all these Kumu remixes that I found from all these Mario games, and some other Nintendo games as well, but the Mario ones are amazing.
Well, speaking of remixes, that's what I should have done. I've been listening to a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog remixes, speaking of, like, his rival, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I gotta put those on the Sweet Banana list.
Oh yeah, I have to go back and I have to pull out that playlist at some point.
Oh, I hate it when people put the category under gaming.
Yeah.
I mean,
It should be able to have
why,
two
but-
categories, or can it?
It should, but I don't think people know about it. That or the video's so old, like it doesn't, you know.
Yeah. I also like this Lavender Town kazoo song.
You guys cannot watch a Pokemon creepypasta without seeing Laughter Town at least once.
Pretty much.
It's so cliche. Like, the first time I heard it, it was like, oh, spoopy. This makes total sense, and now it's just, oh, aren't you original?
I like this one though because it's on kazoos.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned, before I was into ASMR videos, I was really into creepypastas.
Uh-huh.
Not as much anymore.
Still
anymore
into
but...
ASMR though.
You can get a mix, you're right.
Ooh, that
But not-
Colderberry.
But before I go to sleep, I don't want to hear, like, the slasher slowly walks into the room or something like that, you know? That's not relaxing, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I can't blame you there. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, which sound effect? Oh. The want want sound effect? Ah, there it goes. Oh, you took my Razor Claw. You sunk my battleship. I can't pull this up fast enough.
You're using Razor Call?
I told you, I do the set that was given to me. Razor Claw with a couple of high crit moves. Kazoo.
It's crazy.
Let's see. I don't think that you're worth preserving, honestly, Dinosaur. I'm sorry to break it to you. I get to see what AJ sends out first. Alright, what have we here? I see. Is the fish that can wish. Alright, let's see. I'm totally just being intense and not getting tired, guys. That's completely what it is.
Woman is trying not to get tired. It's freaking 11 for you right now, isn't it?
Nightbot, you fool! You cannot stop me!
2 songs per user. I assume that's just at a time, though.
Yeah, I've messed around with this before, I'm not gonna lie. So, the second like it starts playing another one of my songs, I can just add another in immediately.
Sounds about right. Oh boy.
I know how to cheat the system.
Oof. I lived somehow.
Oh, wow. So, heads up, my feed is actually like a minute behind yours, so like, I don't know what you're reacting to until like a minute later. I don't know why that happens. It's like, happens with like every,
Yeah, well there's
every
always the
streamer I
little delay. Hold on. Alright. Gertigan's actually pretty tall. He looks like a short, stumpy dragon.
That's the thing I love about it. Like, it's just...
Did you just fire punch
So-
Azumarill?
Well, I switched into Zoomeril, so...
I was like,
Oh, I was about to say.
that was
Like,
pretty good,
like
actually.
AJ, like I know you just didn't fire punch Azumarill.
That was a pretty good swap in on your part, actually, Bams.
I was just gonna say.
although I should have learned by now that Rocky Helmet Alomomola is just gonna come in. I'm running out of use on this. Oh no! I got burned. How horrible. How horrible. Let's see. I realized as I did that, I'm like, you know, I quad resist, but that was a super stupid risk to take to get burned, but oh well. Actually, no, he's sheer force, I can't get burned.
Oh, here's my remix. Did I ever tell you guys about the time I got Shiny Tyrant?
I can't remember
I mean,
now.
I knew that you had one.
Alright, so here's how it goes. Alright, so I spent like a solid month like trying to breed a Shiny Tyrant because I loved its color and everything. Just thought it was like the coolest thing ever. I went to forums on Facebook. I went online everywhere to see if someone would trade me. Everything I offered was either like expensive, I couldn't afford, or just straight up just stupid. So I started breeding my own. Solid month, no results. It was the only thing I could think about. I wanted this thing so badly. My little brother was kind of getting impatient with me because I was kind of just sitting there breeding and he wanted to get going. I think we were going to go out to eat or something. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just give this a break for today. I'm done. So my last egg hatches. As I say that, I get the Shiny Tyrant. And I'm sitting there like, the second I'm taking a break from this.
Perfect timing.
Oh my god, it was even like 5 IV and like every single good stat. Special attack wasn't there, everything else was. It was... Oh my god, it was perfect.
Nice.
Took me a solid month, but I mean...
Ah, not quite. Dang. I thought I might have... Aw, that's way too much. I'm sad. Julian B. Man, hello! Welcome to the stream!
Hello, Julian. I am poopedied. I am poopeted.
Dorito.
Phineas.
Oh, I can't believe. I can't
What'd you
believe.
do?
I thought he was gonna go for the easy fire punch. I switched on an outrage.
AJ, why would you outrage one of the very types of life?
Wait. What's that notification? Julian B. Man, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much.
Come on, AJ. You don't outrage when the fairy type's still alive. Come on.
Well, she has like 5 other Pokemon she could have also called out. I mean, granted, Azumarill was the most logical option, but she still could have misplayed it.
I was actually sacking it off, but it's alright.
It was a mispredict for a mispredict.
Why would she send out Pokemon that she doesn't intend to sack?
Oh, I guess
Exactly.
I lost my black sludge. Aw, man. I thought I might live, but nah.
I mean, she has no reason not to go out to Uzumaro when she's just trying to get a in.
Laddie, contrary to popular belief, no one... I don't think I've ever met anyone who's a mind reader. So, I mean, like, things can happen.
You're thinking
You
about
can predict some things, but, you know, other stuff just goes mixed up, you know. You just, you know, gotta let things go.
Let it go. Let it go.
There's actually, like, a fire remix of that, too. It's actually better. I mean, not that I saw the movie or anything, but, I mean...
I'm not a mind reader, but when I see something that I'm like, come on, man. I have to point it out. If I don't point it out, people will not learn their mistake. It's like, come on.
Yeah, I was gonna sack the Azumarill because it was so low. I didn't have much... I felt this pattern going on of like Fire Punch and then going into Alomomola, and I was just trying to change it up a bit. I've learned the hard way to be careful about making physical contact with a Volcarona. Also, how did I live? I know you were burned, but I had like no HP left.
That's unfortunate.
I'm really sorry, AJ. I'll play it again for you. This Azumarill has done more for me than I expected. See, again, this has been the thing with this team. It has its problems, but every time I underestimate the Pokemon and they seem to come through for me, so... That's at least something.
With that Aerodactyl, Hone Claws, Sharp Claws, Tough Claws, Tough Claws, that's it. It didn't kick in, so I think that's what may have also saved you, but I mean, that's a pretty hard move to, like, not die from.
What,
that must have some
Earthquake?
pretty good defensive.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be a low roll. Well, remember, Azumarill is apparently the bulkiest Pokemon on this team right now.
What was it, Earthquake?
Yeah.
Earthquake from Mega Aerodactyl goes burn.
Well, actually, there's a couple of factors that goes in. Well, first things first, you've burned. Second
yeah, but
of
I
all,
had like 20 HP left, so...
Yeah, that's actually fairly impressive.
You should have just been able to look at me funny and KO me.
You're not wrong.
I mean, he's also not stab or tough cloth boosted, so he was like super nerfed out.
Yeah,
out
but
the
I know.
wazoo.
Still, I would have thought I was low enough, but it could have still been a low roll.
I mean,
Happens
the
to the best of
was
us, AJ,
actually
don't
kind
worry.
of naturally bulky, so even because he was burned, you weren't gonna die. You were never going to die from that.
I don't know. I wouldn't have thought. I mean, maybe I could have done the calcs and realized it, but like just from
Just eyeing
eyeballing it, I
looks
would
a
have.
little...
Right, from eyeballing it, I would have thought for sure. Fat Albert, yeah, that's rough. Happened to my scissor last night when I U-turned and they switched to a Moltres. Yeah. Well, you guys, if some of you guys saw the battle on my YouTube channel, who did I fight? I think it was against Remy. I U-turned with my Landorus on a Volcarona because I thought there's no way he's staying in and getting stone edged, and he stayed in, and I U-turned him and I got burned, and it was. I had to play the rest of the game with a crippled Landorus. And I had a feeling the Alomomo was coming. I'm gonna have to take this Rocky Helmet damage, sadly. I mean, I'm pretty sure I had no investment, defensive investment, maybe 4 HP. Oh yeah, my Amoonguss is dead. Rip me.
Hi, best friend.
Ionite, what's up?
Hey, Ionite! This is the last single battle, but we will be doing a multi-battle. Let me know in the chat how many of you guys are interested, because if not, we'll play with the 4 that we have here. But if there are people interested, we'll draw for it. Ayy.
Big sigh.
Lay sigh. Focus Blast! That was frightening. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Focus Blast. It's either your worst enemy or your best friend.
Focus Miss. Why does it seem
It's
like it
usually
misses
worse.
more than other 75% accurate moves? I mean, I guess there aren't that many other ones, like Thunder is one.
You picked up on that too? Because I feel like every time I click Focus Blast, like, it immediately misses.
Yeah. Sun and
But it
Moon
just-
can battle with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but the catch is, if you're in Ultra Sun and Moon, you can't bring anything that wasn't in Sun and Moon.
And the Moon person has to host if you're doing Ultra Moon to, you know, regular
More like
versions.
you have
and stuff.
to already be using the from the last game.
Ex-
It's just a lot easier if they hosted because then the rules are already implemented.
Yeah. Toxic. People notice that Focus Blast misses more simply because
I mean,
it's one of the
you
few viable
technically-
70%. Yeah, it's more. Yeah.
Oh?
Well, it's 70% accurate. Is Thunder 70 or 75%?
Allow me to look. I think it's 75, but
I seem to remember 75, but I could be wrong. And I forget Blizzard. Oh yeah, Protect. I forgot about that. That's alright. I wasn't gonna switch anyway. This thing's pretty much lived its usefulness.
Thunder is actually 70 also.
It is, okay. That makes sense then.
Oh, they nerfed Thunder in Generation 6.
Yeah, they did. Thunder and Fire Blast and Blizzard. Is Blizzard also 70%?
Blizzard, I think so, but I will double check just so I'm not lying to you. It is also 70%, you're right about that.
Oh, the withdraw.
I always feel like Thunder hits more often than Focus Blast.
It seems like it.
I
But
know!
also there's ways to make Thunder more accurate, like Galvantula with compound eyes or having the rain set up.
Yeet.
No, I mean
That's my
like
jam.
without any of those two. I feel like I always hit Thunder way more often than
Yeah.
I hit
guess-
Focus Blast.
I guess I could see that.
No, I mean like in game, like before, like you know, like as I'm beating the
It's
game,
faster than
I'm
me.
using Thunder just because, like, you know, when you're in game, it's always power over accuracy a lot of the time
Yeah.
because like there's no real like ginormous losses if you like lose a battle in game just because of Thunder, and it's not like the NPCs are actually like it's not like she's ever like what you call it, predicting you. just 'cause you're-
Inate, thank you for the gift sub. Gifted to Emoji Protester. Hey, welcome to the sub club. I need a name for it. Sub
No,
club is a
Subclub
name.
actually sounds really good.
Right? I've heard of a club sub from like Subway. A Subway club.
I gotta get one though. It's just one right next to my school.
Welcome to the sub club.
How about ripe banana? They're just ripe.
I don't know, sub club has a nice ring to it at least. It doesn't, it's not very channel specific though, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm not liking what I'm gonna have to do here, but... let's see how much this does. Gonna pressure me.
Banana sub day.
Like a Sunday? Maybe. Banana splits. I don't remember what his last mon is. Did the Delphox go down? I don't know. It really should tell you which Pokemon are knocked out. It just tells you whether they've been sent in before or not, which really is not as useful as knowing who got KO'd and who didn't. Yeah, there's the Toxic, and the Protect is gonna come, but I can't really do much about that right now. I was wondering if he was just gonna go for the double protect. Oh, I actually took it out. I'm actually shocked. Was that a high roll or a crit? I got a lot of health back from that. I mean, I guess it's because it's an Alomomola. So I'm actually not gonna get slaughtered this match. Nice. Actually, it's gonna come down to whether this thing lands Focus Blast, isn't it? Actually, no, because I can't take this out in one shot. Anyway. No matter what I do. I am +2. No, am I +2 or +1? I think I'm only plus... no, I'm +2. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna go for the 100% accurate move, though. There it goes. Alright, that's gonna be the game. GG, AJ. So, all I have for you prize-wise, because now we're out of Zeroras, all I have are the Groudon Kyogre codes. Let me know if you want one of those. But yes, GG to you. That was well played. I'm glad I at least made it a little close. But alright, yeah, pick the prize you want. I I say that, but there's one problem.